Hey guys, very basic Bible, quick read through the book of Esther, 7 minutes at a time. Remember, the reason we do this in short chunks is sometimes you need to chew on the word of God, but sometimes you just need a lot of the word of God. So we're going kind of quick through it. Here we go, guys. Start my timer for 7 minutes, and we actually finish right at the chapter break. Verse 3. Here we go. Chapter 3, that is. After these events, the events are King got rid of his wife because she disobeyed, got a new wife, Esther the Jew, but the king doesn't know she's a Jew. And Mordecai foiled a plot. There were some people going to kill the king, and Mordecai told Esther, and Esther told the king in Mordecai's name. So after these events, King Ahasuerus honored Haman, the son of Hammedatha the Agagite, and promoted Haman and established his authority over all the officials who were with him. All the king's servants who were at the king's gate bowed down and paid homage to Haman, for so the king had commanded regarding him. But Mordecai neither bowed down nor paid homage. Remember, Mordecai sits in the gates for whatever reason. The gates is where important people gather. So I guess Mordecai thought he was important. Then the king's servants who were at the king's gate said to Mordecai, "Why are you violating the king's command?" He didn't bow down to Haman. Now it was when they had spoken daily to him, and he would not listen to him, that they told Haman to see whether Mordecai's reason would stand. For he had told them that he was a Jew. So why didn't Mordecai bow down? I'm a Jew. I'm not going to bow down to you. When Haman saw that Mordecai neither bowed down nor paid homage to him, Haman was filled with rage. This Haman fella, he didn't like it. But he considered it beneath his dignity to kill Mordecai alone. Gonna kill Mordecai? For they had told him who the people of Mordecai were. So Haman sought to annihilate all the Jews, the people of Mordecai, who were founded throughout the kingdom of Ahasuerus. Man, one Jew doesn't bow down to this Haman guy, and he's like, "I'm not going to kill you alone. I'm going to kill all your people." This dude Haman needs to take a chill pill. In the first month, which is the month of Nisan, in the 12th year of King Ahasuerus, that is the lot, was cast before Haman from day to day and from month to month until the 12th month, that is the month of Adar. So they cast lots to decide on the date. Then Haman said to King Ahasuerus, "There is a certain people scattered and dispersed among the peoples in all the provinces of your kingdom. Their laws are different from those of all other people, and they do not comply with the king's laws. So it is not in the king's interest to let them remain. If it is pleasing to the king, let it be decreed that they be eliminated, and I will pay 10,000 talents of silver into the hands of those who carry out the king's business to put into the king's treasuries." Then the king took his signet ring from his hand and gave it to Haman. That's not good. That means Haman can do whatever he wants. The signet ring is kind of like, okay, you have the go-to to do whatever you want now, Haman. The king is letting Haman do this. Took the signet ring from his hand and gave it to Haman, the son of Hammedatha the Agagite, the enemy of the Jews. The king said to Haman, "The silver is yours, and the people also, to do with them as you please." Yeah, go kill the Jews. Here's the money to pay the people who are going to kill the Jews. This king, he's just does whatever, you know. Then the king's scribes were summoned on the 13th day of the first month, and it was written just as Haman commanded to the king's satraps, to the governors who were over each province, and to the officials of each province according to the script, each people according to its language, being written in the name of King Ahasuerus and sealed with the king's signet ring. They're sending letters to everybody. Letters are sent by the couriers to all the king's provinces to annihilate, kill, and destroy all the Jews, both young and old, women and children, in one day. What day was it? The day they cast lots, the 13th day on the 12th month, which is the month of Adar, and to seize their possessions and plunder. So hey, you kill them and you get to keep all their stuff. all because Mordecai didn't bow. This Haman guy, man, he's got issues. A copy of the edict was to be issued as law in every province. A copy of the edict to be issued as law in every province was published to all the people so that they would be ready for this day. The Jews would be ready. You're going to be killed, and we just want you to be ready. The couriers went out, speeded by the king's order, while the decree was issued at the citadel in Susa. And while the king and Haman sat down to drink, the city of Susa was agitated. Yeah, because a bunch of the people are just going to be killed. The king's like, I'm just going to do whatever I want. I mean, he's a king. I guess he can. When Mordecai learned of everything that had been done, he tore his clothes, put on sackcloth and ashes, and went out into the midst of the city and wailed loudly and bitterly. And he came as far as the king's gate, for no one was to enter the king's gate clothed in sackcloth. So he didn't go into the king's gate, he just came right up to it. And each and every province where the where the command and the decree of the king came, there was great mourning among the Jews, with fasting, weeping, and mourning rites. And many had sackcloth and ashes spread out as a bed. They're very sad. They're going to be killed. Then Esther's attendants and her eunuchs came and informed her, and the queen was seized by great fear. And she sent garments to clothe Mordecai so that he would remove his sackcloth from him. But Mordecai did not accept them. Then Esther summoned Hathach, the king's eunuch, whom the king had appointed to attend her, and ordered him to go to Mordecai to learn what this mourning was and why it was happening. Oh, so Esther doesn't even know what's going on yet. Man, she's the queen. She doesn't even know what's going on yet. So Hathach went out to Mordecai in the city square in front of the king's gate. So Esther was evidently sad. Up here it says Esther was seized by great fear. She was sad because Mordecai was clothed in sackcloth. She doesn't know everybody's fixing to be dead yet. Mordecai told Hathach everything. There we go, guys. Got to join us on the next Very Basic Bible to get the rest of Esther. But until then, remember, scroll down under the video, look for the verse by verse, look for the teaching so you can get details on it. But for now, we're doing us a quick read to get lots of food, lots of Bible in our belt, lots of spiritual food in our belly. See y'all in the next Very Basic Bible.